I'm Professor Ben. This is PPF video number 2, Production Possibilities Frontier. Remember, when we're on the Production Possibilities Frontier, it means that we're using our resources in the most efficient way. So we cannot produce any more of one good without producing less of another good. This means that areas outside of the PPF are unattainable given the current level of resources and technology within a society. It also means that if we are operating inside the PPF, that we are not using our resources efficiently. There are two things that will cause this PPF to shift. One of them is a change in the quality or the quantity of resources used in production. That's the quality, quantity of labor, of capital, and of land. The second reason we might have a shift in the PPF is a change in the technology used to produce. This means a change in the way that we use our inputs in the production process. First up, let's talk about labor. If we have an increase in the quantity of labor, maybe that's an increase in migration, we'll be able to produce more of everything and the PPF will shift outwards. If we have an increase in the quality of labor, that means more training, better education of people, then we'll also have a shift to the right of the PPF and be able to produce more. So buildings being used might be bigger, more efficient, more energy efficient, and so forth. Then there may be an increase in the quality or quantity of capital. So we just may have more capital, we have more machines and so forth. Maybe the machines are now better quality and better able to produce. If you just think about the classroom, there's been an evolution in the classroom in terms of what's being used. So in the good old days, you just had a teacher talking to students and students had to write things down. Over time, we invented better capital, better quality capital in the blackboard with chalk. That evolved to a whiteboard with a whiteboard marker. Now we have overhead projectors and ways to sync our devices to project on the wall as well. So you can see the quality of capital has improved and this has shifted our PPF outwards. Finally, we have improvements in technology. These are just more efficient ways of producing, using different kinds of inputs in different ways to make the production process, again, more efficient, which means we get more out of less. So far I've spoken about the PPF shifting out, that is, society being able to produce more goods and services. This is a very typical pattern that we observe over time, but things can happen to make the PPF shift to the left, meaning that we can produce less things. Natural disasters can damage land and capital. Maybe people will migrate out of the country if there's uncertain times or war within a country. All of these things mean that the PPF will shift to the left and the capacity to produce for a country has now decreased. That's enough for normal parallel shifts of the PPF. So far we've just assumed that these shifts in the PPF are parallel and even. In reality, they're often not parallel and even. So in the next video, we'll talk about these cases in some detail. Check out the video just here. Remember to please subscribe to my channel as well, just here, like the video, and I'll see you in the next video.